Hey guys, and thank you so much for tuning into my channel. My name is DeLady, and today we'd like to talk with you guys about a potential Planet Coaster 2 that might be on the horizon very soon, and the potential collaboration with Disney as we read in the leaks back in 2019 in talks with Disney. Now quickly before we jump into it, if you're interested in grabbing Planet Coaster or any other game like Planet Zoo, The Sims, City Skylines, Farming Simulator, and any other game, you can buy it with a great discount via the sponsor of this channel, Instant Gaming, and by buying via their website you will get a great discount and you will also be supporting the channel. I will make sure to put a link in the description of this video and in the pinned message of the comment section so you can easily find it. Now clearly as of right now we still have not seen any announcement of Planet Coaster 2 or any other CMS game that Frontier is working on, which they did announce should launch sometime this year. Now you guys know by now, after all the videos that we've created about Planet Coaster 2 and all the research we have done and all the signs we got about Planet Coaster 2, that I find it very unlikely at this point that their new CMS game is not going to be a sequel to their very successful theme park game. Now we have the leaks from 2019, most of which were true, and being a fan of Disney and fairy tales myself, I would absolutely love to see a Planet Coaster 2 drop with a collaboration with Disney. So in this video I would like to talk with you all about what Planet Coaster 2 could actually do if they are indeed collaborating with Disney. So without further ado, let's jump into it. Now for this video, I am going to leave it open whether or not this collab, if these talks were successful, like obviously we also don't know that, is going to be for a full game or a separate expansion pack. We will just be discussing things they could be doing to make this a successful collaboration. And if you have any other fun ideas or suggestions about this Disney collab or any other collabs that they should be doing, definitely let us all know in the comments down below. Now the first thing they could obviously do is adding exclusive Disney themed rides and attractions. Now with my DeLady in Wonderland, I obviously was inspired by fairy tales and Disneyland, but I wasn't really focusing on recreations or exact rides. Like if I remember correctly, it's been a few years ago, but we did a Finding Nemo dark ride, a Monsters Inc. dark ride, and we worked together with the awesome Spiritly to create an Alice in Wonderland dark ride with amazing characters from the movie. Like I had so much fun creating these dark rides, but clearly it was also a pain in the butt creating all these characters with art pieces. But I would absolutely love to see Frontier adding actual rides of Disney and pieces to be able to create all these amazing rides, including tons of animatronics of all these Disney characters to make it a lot easier to create all your Disney scenes from your rides. And also imagine being able to create Space Mountain a lot easier. I mean, with a lot less pieces than our friend Rudy Rancamel did on his channel. I mean, seriously, his Space Mountain is one of the best things I have ever seen in Planet Coaster. But I think it's also a super hard challenge for people to create these kind of things if you're not so much into building with so many tiny pieces. So yeah, it would be great to see a good balance also in between like the bigger and smaller pieces to be able to kind of to create these kind of rides for also people not so much into super creative building, but also for other people to still have freedom with the pieces to be able to use them for other areas and rides as well that don't want to build a Space Mountain, for example, but want to use those rides. Or imagine things like a Pirates of the Caribbean ride featuring animatronic pirates, or something like a Haunted Mansion with its spooky special effects with, of course, the amazing ride itself. Or think of something like It's a Small World with its globally themed boat ride would be super amazing. Or being able to create a fantastic working maze of Alice in Wonderland and at the Matt Tea Party spinning teacups ride. I would absolutely love that as well. Gosh, only the thought of these things make me just so excited. But I also was a big fan of all the entertainers in Planet Coaster. I just love the fact we had like just little points where your entertainers would put up a little show for our guests, and you would see guests gathering around it. I mean, just think of the educators right now in Planet Zoo. Surely Frontier could use a lot of those things in Planet Coaster to make entertainers even better, like just seeing an entertainer walk around with a group of guests behind it. I mean, how often do you see a Disney character walking around in Disneyland with so many kids walking behind and being just so excited about their Disney character? I would absolutely just love to see that. Like, that would be just so amazing. Or like, think of Mickey Mouse greeting guests at the park entrance, for example, or have Elsa and Anna performing in a little Frozen themed show that you put up, or see Woody and Buzz Lightyear from Toy Story interacting with visitors. Or how about a Marvel superheroes like Spider-Man and Iron Man appearing in like these assigned areas, or maybe even see like Star Wars characters like Darth Vader and Rey engaging in meet and greets. There are just so many amazing Disney characters they could be adding in a game, of which I am super sure that so many people will be so excited about it. Like, let me know if I'm wrong in the comments down below, but I'm sure you guys are excited as I am when I'm just thinking out loud about these things. Now, we already did talk a little bit about like the Disney rides and the props and the building themes and the animatronics to create them, but obviously in general, it would be amazing to see these themed areas, building themes, do I say that correctly? Like being added, like items to build Tomorrowland, for example, or like tons of assets to be creating like a Fantasyland castle and village. I mean, I just love to create these castles. If you follow my channel when we play Planet Coaster, like, you know that I really loved my Disney castle with the beautiful rainbow in the back, even though the rainbow was obviously not very realistic, but I just really love fantasy things and castles, so I would be so up for that. Or like a jungle themed decorations and foliage for Adventureland, that would be just super amazing. Or stuff to design underwater scenes for a Little Mermaid attraction. Oh my goodness, yes, Little Mermaid. Or steampunk elements for a Jules Verne inspired Discoveryland. I'm sure you guys can think of many other themes that could be added in the game. When hearing just these few examples, do let me know in the comments down below. And it could also be super cool if they would be able to add like some kind of story mode maybe into the game, where players can build parks based on Disney movie narratives, for example. So think of like building a Lion King themed park with attractions based on the scenes from the movie, or a Mona Island adventure park with water rides and tropical themes. Or how about an Aladdin themed area with a magic carpet ride, an Agrabah market. Or think of a Frozen Land with snow-themed rides and an Elsa Ice Palace. But it could also be something like a Beauty and the Beast castle and village themed area around it with lots of restaurants and shops. Like, obviously, I would like to have all these pieces as well in sandbox mode though, so don't get me wrong, but oh gosh, I just get so excited about all these ideas. I just so much hope it will ever one day be true. That would be just so amazing. Now, something else we really wanted in Planet Coaster already were things like parades and such. I mean, oh my goodness, how many people were actually dying for this? Like, we already did get fireworks show in Planet Coaster, so I would definitely assume that would also be something that they will be adding in any sequel of Planet Coaster, having these amazing fireworks shows, and hope they will be easier to create though. But also having like a better way to create actual water shows would be just super amazing. We were able to kind of do that in Planet Coaster already, but I remember it not being super official, and they could have definitely expanded on that a lot more. So yeah, water shows will be super amazing. But I mean, seriously, the parades in Disney, they are always so magical. Having parades in Planet Coaster 2 is one thing, but having them all Disney themed, oh my goodness, that will be just such a dream come true. Having all these entertainers gather on like these parade cars, can we call them that way? Or kids around the parade being dressed in all these cute prince and princess costumes and being super excited seeing their favorite Disney characters on the cars passing by, or having families taking photos around the park, meet and greets around the park, and then end the day with a beautiful firework behind the Disney castle with a beautiful water show in a pond. Gosh, I'm 200% convinced now that I want a Planet Coaster and Disney Collab. Who's with me here? And it would be even better if they would actually integrate like weather, seasons, and seasonal events. I mean, imagine Halloween events with spooky decorations and special attractions, or Christmas celebrations with festive lights and themed parades, or summer events with water-based attractions and fireworks, or springtime events with flower and garden festivals, or how about limited time celebrations of Disney movie anniversaries? That would be also super cool. I'm probably going way too far now, but we can dream, right? I just would absolutely love these kind of things see in a future game as well. That will be just so amazing. Like, I can seriously go on and on about this, about how they should be adding the amazing Disney music, or maybe as it will be copyrighted, so a lot harder for us creators to use. Create like new real Planet Coaster music like the devs did with like their fantastic music for Planet Coaster and Planet Zoo, by the way, but then with like this Disney twist, so you can still recognize the music from the movies with the same kind of theme, but it's not the exact music, so we're still able to use it and you would be just recognizing it. I know that Frontier would do a fantastic job in that, and I would just absolutely love that so much. But yeah, also of course custom souvenir shops with lots of Disney merch to sell, and restaurants with lots of different things to eat, and being able to customly decorate the restaurants in a specific theme. So for example, spooky theme or like Western theme, and having music bands playing on the streets to bring together that whole Disney vibe. Oh yeah, Frontier, if you're listening, I will be so up for a Planet Coaster Disney collab. Oh my freaking goodness. But I would really love to know your thoughts about this as well. Do let me know in the comments down below, and let me know what other things, rides, characters, or ideas you would like to see added in a Planet Coaster Disney collab like this. But also, if you would not really like Disney, who doesn't like Disney? But if you don't like Disney and you would like to see a different type of collab, share your thoughts down below. What would you like to see? What kind of collab? What kind of things would you like to see added? I would really love to know. Now leave a like at this video if you guys enjoyed it, and subscribe of course if you haven't already. Yeah, I just really do hope to see you guys all in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye guys!